Jon, thank you very much for joining us. We will talk about the performance in a second, but obviously the main talking point, the red card, another big decision coming up against you.
Yep.
What's your take on that?
You probably tell from my reaction and the booking I got, which was poor from me, but it's an emotional game, but you can probably tell what I thought of it. I haven't spoken to one person, and that includes their manager and some of their players, that thought it was a red card. The linesman didn't think it was a red card, just the referee. I personally, and I could be wrong, I didn't think it was a foul. I was frustrated that he gave a free kick because Guy clearly won the ball. I understand about kind of reckless tackles, and I know in the game these days, you know, you have to be careful, but I thought, you know, he went in one-footed, not high. I thought he was in control. It was a very strong tackle. I think, to be honest, he's gone to go and win the ball and maybe, you know, cause the lad a, you know, not cause an injury, but to smash the lad and win the ball and take everything. You know, that's Guy Hollis. You know, but I didn't see it as dangerous. He certainly won the ball. I think the ref admitted he won the ball. Yeah, we've already seen the video, and I 100% believe it will be overturned. But that won't get us our 3 points back, and it changed the entire game because we had a plan today, and this is where this is why managers get frustrated. So Bakes went and watched them Tuesday. I sat and watched the video, 90 minutes of their game at Hampton as well, and we had a game plan today. We worked on it Thursday. It was about being aggressive, man for man, pressing them all over the pitch, and our boys did it brilliantly until the sending off. It was a real good game. It was toe to toe, and unfortunately that decision changed the entire game because we then have to drop off because they're a good football inside, and if you keep trying to do that, they'll just play around you. And I feel for the supporters as well, because we have to start taking our time over things and maybe going down a bit easy, and all those gamesmanship things you do to try and nick a result that from a situation that he's caused. Yeah, I'd say I'd probably be a bit more cautious if I hadn't seen it, but I've seen the video, and it's not a red card. So I feel for our players, because I think up to that point, the game plan we set out, they did brilliantly. We had been the only team threatening at that stage. We'd had a couple of chances. And then you have to play a different way, and we had to adapt, and I think we did. We got into half-time, and yeah, but it becomes a different game. You end up defending and just hoping to catch them on the break. And you know, we've seen them on Tuesday at Hampton. They're a good side. They really played Hampton off the park Tuesday night, 11v11. So you can't get strung out against them here. They'll just pass around you. And I thought we were really disciplined in how we played. Obviously, we got the goal back from Arnie. Great bit of play. I think it was Johnny and then Lenchy, and Arnie's got across his man, and we just didn't hold. We didn't get back to level for long enough. You know, they then got another goal, and I'm sure there'll be one or two bits in the goal. I mean, there's a shout for offside. Togs feels the first goal was offside, but I'm too far away to see it. But it does feel like so many big decisions are going against us, and we're really conscious of it. And you know, we've had the first minute penalty at Bath that never was, with the handball that was supposed to be a handball on Joe Dandy a few weeks ago here, and it never even hit his hand. We've not had a penalty yet. We've had 5 against. It sounds like a hard luck story, but everyone can see for themselves what's happened today. And I think our boys deserve great credit. I think we worked hard. We kept our discipline, kept our shape, and we've created some good chances. You know, even with 10 men. You know, we've had that little spell second half. I mean, their keeper was brilliant today. He made a great save from Ben's header first half, from Johnny's shot, and then he's that volley from George Hunt, which he's tipped out the top corner, and then they've headed one off the line from Joe Dandy's header. You know, we could have scored 3 or 4 here today, and of course they had chances as the game went on, because they're a really good side and they've got some great players, and you commit people forward and they can punish, and that's what happened. That's what happened at the end. We're pushing everyone up to try and get an equaliser, and they break. So yeah, it's tough to take, but not because of our lads' performance. I can't praise them enough today, and we're just trying to pick them up because it's been a real difficult run we've been on. But I think we showed we're a good side today, and we've got to just, what all managers say, you just got to get up and go again. And we've got a game Tuesday night at Welling, which will be tough, and they've had a weekend off, and we've had to work extra hard today, so that'll be difficult. But we can't moan about it. We've got to get on with it and try and hope that our luck turns, because I think we've had a few bits go against us recently, and they always say these things even themselves out. We're waiting for that to happen. We're waiting for a big decision to go our way that changes a game, because I can't remember the last time it did. So I'm probably feeling a bit sorry for myself, but that's what these runs do to you. It means so much to us as managers and players, and to have that, what's happened to us today, is just very hard to take, because he's just not done his job today.
Before the red card, obviously you were the better side.
Yep.
But it looked like also you were more dangerous after the red card in the first half. Would you say you were the better side in the first half overall?
I think we were the better side, yeah, first half. Of course, they had a lot more of the ball second half, and it changes when they get that first goal. I think it was 55 minutes, because they don't need to go chasing a goal at that point, and they can just play it round at the back, and it makes us very hard. We end up chasing a lot, and that's clearly their game plan: move the ball, move from side to side, tire us out. It's what any team would do. And we said that's sometimes the disadvantage of this great pitch we've got here, because good footballing teams like them can move the ball really well. You want to make the game scrappy when you're 10v11, and you can't make it scrappy here, because teams just get it down and pass it, and they're very good at it. But I thought we did everything we could have done today. I think we can all look ourselves in the mirror in terms of managers, how we set the team up, and certainly players in terms of what they gave us. And we can certainly look in the mirror today and know that we did everything we could. And unfortunately, the person that mattered, I don't think, can do that tonight.
We have spoken before the game about Arnold Machazi, what he brings to the game. He was awarded with the goal today again. Yep. He kept on going the whole game. How are you happy?
Yeah, he was great. He was great today. Obviously, we started him on the right with Ben down the middle, and he just got on with that job and did that. And then obviously at half time, Ben was on a booking, and obviously he's coming back from injury, so we didn't know much longer Ben would go for, and we just thought, let's get the pace of Arnie up front, and obviously brought Lenchi on the right. And now Arnie's work rate, his attitude is first class. He's a credit to Wickham. His goal was a great centre forward's goal, got across his man. So we're delighted with him. His loan's finishing this week, I think, after the Welling game, and we'll definitely be wanting to keep him if we can, because I think he's been a real positive for us. So yeah, but I was pleased with them all today. I thought there were some really good performances against a side that you got to remember come here off a 6-0 win at Hampton, and who goes to Hampton and wins 6-0? They were riding high coming here. They've had a massive decision go in their favour to make the job even easier for them today, but and that they're a good side. But I'm so proud of our team today, and the supporters stuck with us as well. Obviously there was a lot of anger towards the officials, but I think and I hope they recognise what we gave today, because anyone who knows anything about football knows that we probably couldn't have done a lot more today. Up against a really bad decision and an inspired goalkeeper. I think on another day we could be talking about a point or 3 points with 10 men, which that kind of day kickstarts you, and that's what we're after. We're after that performance and that result that kickstarts our season, and it could have been today, but unfortunately it wasn't, and we'll have to hope that's Tuesday.
You unfortunately lost again, but you look like you were really pleased with the performance. So would you say there are a lot of positives to take to the tough game against Welling on Tuesday? Yeah,
very few negatives, if I'm honest. I mean, the only negative is you look at the run of results on paper that we've had. It's horrific. 1 point in 6 games is a terrible run. We know that, and we're judged on results. But I've been in changing rooms that have that type of run of results where you maybe don't win for 6 games, and the team are not good enough, and they're arguing amongst themselves, and the attitude's not right. This lot are brilliant. I think they'll take positives from today. As disappointing as it was, when you've been on that pitch and your teammates have worked as hard alongside you as they have, and you've all dug in together. I know we didn't get the result, but I think they'll take positives from that. I think we can, ridiculous to say off a 3-1 defeat, but I think we can grow again from today. I think we can be even stronger come Tuesday. But we've got to be, because Welling away, Hungerford away, tough games coming up, and we can't feel sorry for ourselves. We've got to just keep going.
Thank you very much.
All right, no worries.